Hello, hello, hello. Okay, just give me 1 second. I forgot my tea. It's just in the microwave. I'm kind of all over the place right now. I was in the middle of getting ready. Don't mind me. Hi, everybody. Sorry it took me so long to get on. Hi, Mark. I kind of a mess. I'm not gonna lie. I literally have no makeup on this morning, or it's actually afternoon. I've been up since 6 a.m. doing my nails, so they look gorgeous though. Oh, so how's everybody doing? How is your week? Hello, hello, hello. I need to stop being so damn picky with my nails sometimes, you know? It shouldn't take that long, but it's me, so I still have full set of makeup to get done today because today is a special day. I'll wait for a few people to log in if they're interested in hearing about my nice news. I've got tea and coffee. I don't yet even have my ice water out and going. So, what's everybody been up to? I'd love to share with you what today is, but like I said, we'll wait for a few people to come and log in. I'm not sure what the heck I'm going to do with my hair, but like I said, still need to do full makeup. Hi, Kara. You have good news too? Well, yay. What's your good news? I'm so excited to hear yours too. Today is a special day for me. Today, oh man, I literally didn't look in the mirror before coming on the live because I was so busy doing my nails. But regardless, today is a special day, and that being today is our Christmas party at work. So I'm excited because we're going out to a beautiful restaurant. I think it's like a seafood restaurant, so we'll be interesting to see what all they have on the menu and stuff. But tell me your good news, Kara. Restaurant, Winnipeg. Let me turn up my lighting. That might help. Pretty sure we're going to the one at Polo Park. So I wanted to see what the menu looked like, what the restaurant looked like. There's always usually a website connected. So almost buried in snow. You just found out you're 6 weeks pregnant. Congratulations. Yay. Kara is growing her family. Which is that number 4 for you, Kara? Excuse me. I think I'm choking on dust. Is that number 4 for you, girl? I think I remember talking with you before, and you had 3 little ones? It's your 3rd. Sorry. My bad. So what do you have now? Do you have a boy and a girl? 2 girls? 2 boys? We are obviously, of course, all hoping for a healthy baby, but I'm wondering if you have one each, and so it really doesn't matter, or if you're kind of hoping for the opposite that you don't have, you know? And Yvette, how did you get buried in snow? It missed us yet again. We are sitting in beautiful temperatures. The Colorado low just went right past us. We had a little bit of rain actually, and I mean that was a little bit, deadly for the streets because once it freezes. Okay, good. You're hoping for a boy. Yay! But yeah, once it freezes, it makes for the ice rinks to just be crazy. I call the roads ice rinks because that's what they turn out being. Yesterday there was a huge collision on the highway close to me where 2 truck drivers collided together two of the truck drivers in the one truck were killed. And it was a pretty deadly crash. I'm not going to lie. There is video of it. I've been thinking about doing a story on it for you guys. So that being said, my heart goes out to the families that have lost loved ones around this time of year. It's never an easy time to lose a loved one, especially around a holiday, right? So deadly accident, and it was all because of the roads being too slick and icy. The rain had frozen, and it made for ice rinks, is what I call it, on the roads when that happens. So major snowstorm overnight, Yvette. Wow, maybe that Colorado low hit you instead of us. Oh, that's funny. Hi, Billy. How are you? Was it over by the Institute? Which institute are you talking about, Joe? Billy? You guys should have seen the truck, like the semi truck, for crying out loud, was crumpled. I mean, it was deadly. But I mean, a semi hitting a semi, you can pretty well see the power behind both the vehicles. And I mean, it just turned deadly yesterday. So Billy, I just wanted to see where you said. Can't remember the name of it. Darn. That's too bad. Well, what's unfortunate about the situation in Manitoba specifically, and I'm not sure about across Canada or North America in general. However, there are courses that are available basically online, fast courses that you can take within a couple of weeks to get your truck driver's license. And all you need is like a small amount, like, to become an esthetician, you need like 600 hours banked with a salon to do that. To become a truck driver, it's only like 300 hours, for crying out loud, or less, because I can't remember the exact number right now. But I do remember that the Humboldt Broncos driver only had about 300 hours banked when he had hit and killed the team that was traveling. So it's unfortunate that there aren't laws already in place to avoid something like this. And it's sad that things like this need to happen in order to reevaluate an industry, if you will, right? I mean, these people, some of them are very educated and know exactly what they're doing. And, you know, they know all the rules of the road and every sign and what it means. They know how to chain down their loads. They know everything about their truck. Whereas you get the people who take that short course and then they have literally no experience, and they're getting behind the wheel of, you know, how many thousands of pounds that a truck actually is. And I mean, they're hitting the roads and anything can happen, especially when you're on a road with a bunch of other people. So it's unfortunate. I think, though, that now that there's been some of these incidences that have happened, it's going to get re-looked into, and there'll be some laws that are amended and stuff in order to prevent having such new people on the road. And I get that people need to start at some place, but there should have to be a lot more hours put in before you're by yourself. You should have to prove that first before you're on the road on your own with your own load, bringing in your own money, you know? Like I said, to be an esthetician, it's like 600, 800 hours, for crying out loud, because it depends at what level you're even an esthetician. Are you just a nail technician? Are you a full-blown esthetician where you have massage therapy and all of that, the facials and all of that stuff, where you do really need to know your anatomy and physiology. You need to understand the signs of somebody who maybe has something that they can't get a treatment for, that they could hurt themselves or you could hurt them during the treatment. So it's kind of too bad that so much of this is happening. And I didn't even realize it until yesterday when I was talking with a couple of truck drivers. And I got to tell you, that's a really scary situation when there's people who have zero experience to say, and then they're on the road driving, a 2,000-pound vehicle. And the Humboldt Broncos driver guy there, he missed like 4 or 5 freaking signs, you guys. I mean, that should have been his first key to start slowing down and stuff. There was a intersection where, there was 4 or 5 signs before that intersection that he missed all of them. So I definitely think it's sincerely dangerous to have, somebody that's too new behind the wheel operating such a huge, heavy equipment, operator type thing without more experience and more knowledge. I think there should be several tests that you have to pass, not just one, So I'm hoping that there's going to be some amending with the laws because of all the accidents that are happening and what they're finding with the drivers that are in connection with these accidents. So super, super, super scary. Mark Klein, I'm glad that you can relate. You drive a 50-ton truck, US Steel. So you understand the power, the sheer raw power that these vehicles have. And you put, multiple on the road. Like I said, there was slick conditions where the rain had frozen on the streets and created for very, very slippery conditions. That doesn't mean that you still travel at the speed limit. That means you reduce your speed limit significantly in order to avoid the collision. But some of these people are so concerned with the time crunch on their loads, they're not attentive to the surroundings and the areas, weather and putting that into factor of, when they should be necessarily reaching the destination of delivery. So very scary. Hi, old blue eyes. I will check my PayPal when I have some time. I've been so busy with work and I've been working all week. I'm working all weekend. And today is the Christmas party. So I'm planning on having a glass of wine or 3 and just enjoying the night. It's going to be fun to go out and have a dinner that's, with all your coworkers and people that you like to hang out with. So I'm excited for it. That's on Planet Property. I drive on the interstate and side roads. Oh, Plant Property. Planet. Oh my gosh. I can't even read yet today. Oh my goodness. Well, I thought it was pretty scary because what happened yesterday while the highways were shut down is police, the RCMP, had to go out to the area where they all park, okay? And they got onto their PA system, if you will, if you call it that. I'm not even sure exactly what it's called. But they get on the PA system and they're telling the entire parking lot that they need to chain up their loads. And I mean, the truck driver who's telling me this is shocked. He's like, I can't even believe that these guys don't have their loads chained up at all. And they're hitting the roads with their loads completely open. That could cause an even worse accident for other drivers on the road. Unfortunate that these things need to happen in a bad way in order for good things change in a good way to happen, You have my number? Okay, I don't know. Let me see. feel like a chicken running around with my head cut off. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I got your message. Jeez. My hair is just a mess. You didn't tell me your name, old blue eyes. I need to put you in my phone. Could you text me your name so I can put it in the phone? But I will check the PayPal when I have a chance, girl. Thank you for anything and everything you've donated. I appreciate it. Much more dangerous on public roads. Absolutely, Mark. I would have to agree that, I mean, even just the video, like there was already accidents and bumper to bumper that had happened. And you can see in the video people standing on the side of the road, and you see in the background the truck coming, and the whole truck is sideways and it's headed right for them. People are hauling ass to get out of the way before that truck hits literally everything in its path. I mean, it was absolute sheer terror and shock. Like, these people should not be on the roads driving at normal speeds. If you're going around a curve, you should be anticipating that if it's slippery, you're going to slide. So you're going to want to be going like 20 clicks, not 50 or 60, even if it's 100 speed limit. So, anyway, 2 people ended up losing their lives because of this situation. And I felt the need to sort of spread the, spread the knowledge, because I don't know how it is in the entire North America, but if it's like that here, guaranteed it's probably like that in other places. So I'm definitely hoping that there's some amended laws that are coming in the very near future that are going to take some people off the road that don't necessarily need to be there just yet. Go and get your experience, travel with somebody, build up your hours, because if it takes somebody doing nails 600 hours, it takes a hairdresser 600 or 800 hours before they're allowed to start doing it on other people. I would hope that there would be more hours for people who are driving thousands of pound vehicles across, community areas and streets with other people driving. Like, that just makes me nervous being on the road next to a truck driver. How do I know what experience level that guy has? It should be up to the province and the state and that to not be authorizing these types of licenses before there's a significant amount of proof that they are capable of handling it properly. I mean, shit. It doesn't take rocket science to realize, like, hey, I might need to pull over. I think that it's getting a little too dangerous. And, like driving the size of vehicle that these trucks are, that's a lot of power. I wouldn't want to be responsible for, taking out someone's life because I was trying to meet a deadline. Like, I think there's exceptions to the rules in some senses. And I mean that in the sense that I don't think that the other end is going to be extremely pissed off if it's a little bit late and everybody's safe and alive. So you've been driving for 24 years, Billy. Wow. Like I said, I'm sure there's a lot of great educated, people out there that are operating these huge vehicles, but this incident that literally just happened, it just makes me rethink about the Humboldt Broncos and that whole situation. And now that it's happened again, it just makes me nervous for everybody out on the road. Every single person that's out on the road, it makes me nervous for them. Ah, it's Chica. Why did you change your name? Maybe you didn't want to be a moderator anymore. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I hope everybody's having good holidays so far. I got last little bit of some of my shopping done for the people that I'm exchanging gifts with. And that always warms my heart a little bit to know that someone's going to be happy to get some things from me, I'm super excited to do the gift exchange with Jen. It's going to be so much fun. I literally am just waiting for one more item in the mail for each box for Susie and Jen, and then I'm going to be shipping, and I'm hoping that's going to be happening next week. I don't think it takes very long for these last items. Did 20 years ago, 20 years in Chicago with a box truck. It was stressful compared to now. Yeah, and that was 20 years ago. How much experience did you have then, Mark, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, girl, I work so much. Oh, I barely have any time for me. Oh, but that's okay. I like to keep busy and it's good. So, has anybody had a chance to check out the online store that I set up? I'm so excited to offer amazing deals, literally 24/7, 365 days a year. You do not have to wait for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I literally have stellar killer deals all the time. But seriously, if there's something that you're looking for in the world somewhere and you can't find it, give me an email, send me a message. I will try and find it and put it in the store for you. And there's stuff for men there too. Thanks, Billy. I absolutely love the quality of stuff that is on the store. You guys, honestly, if you haven't had a chance to check it out yet, it is amazing. I'm kind of biased though, because it's mine. But I've heard from a lot of people who've checked it out that it has stellar deals. Like you can't find these deals anywhere in the world. You can't even find the deals that I offer on Black Friday and Cyber Mondays. That's how expensive everything else is all the time. Sherry's mug. Yes, I have my merch store as well still. If you're looking for a fun way to support me, I get a little tiny percentage of the purchase. So Jen's not here to say it. Yeah, she must be busy with home and family and holidays and all that jazz. Maybe she's out shopping. Who knows? Oh. I know I can't stay on too long, guys, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get ready. I've literally only had a chance to do my nails and have a quick shower, and that was it. I still need to dry shampoo my hair. I still got to do all my makeup, and I have to be done and ready and dressed by 4. And I don't even know what I'm wearing yet. So, it's actually before 4 because I have to be at the store for 4. So hopefully Jen's okay. Hopefully she's just out having some shopping fun, not nothing wrong, you know. I plan to do some lashes. I think what I'm going to do, because I haven't even had a chance to get on TikTok either, is when I'm finished here with you guys, I'm going to go over onto TikTok and do my makeup there. So if anybody wants to still hang out before, you've never tried dry shampoo, girl? Oh, you don't know what you're missing. It's so amazing. Some of the scents are amazing and it just leaves your hair. It gives it that nice volume. And it has a nice scent to it, like I said. And it creates for any like little bits of like greasy patches or whatever to be gone. Because if you want volume in your hair, the secret is to not wash it every day. If you can use dry shampoo in between your washes, you will get much better volume with your hair. You guys know how I put up my hair in the bun, right? So I was at work the other day and this lady's like, "Is that your real hair or do you have a hair piece in your hair?" And I'm like, "No, it's my real hair." And I told her I'm sharing my hair secrets now with the world so that everybody can try it. Because people see me with that big ass bun that I wear, like that huge bun. And they don't understand when they go home and try it themselves on their fresh, clean, loose and flatter hair and it's just flopping. And I'm like, the reason it's flopping is because you don't have that volume in there yet. So your two options to get the volume is to tease your hair, which leaves it in a lot of knots. It's not healthy. And to not wash as often and use the dry shampoo. Because let's face it, we're not all hairstylists, so we can't get all of that gorgeous volume on a clean hair, you know? It's got to be a little bit of this dry shampoo way. It sounds bad. Go like, are you dirty? No, but that's the way I get my volume. Hello, abandoned boys. Hello, mountain man. Beautiful host. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I wonder if Joe is secretly watching and just doesn't want to comment, or what's going on with him. You have super thick hair? Well, it should be easier for you to get the volume then. But again, like I said, if it's really washed, it's going to lay flat. For whatever reason, when the hair is silky and clean, it flattens more than it volumizes. Total 34, 56 years old. So total of 34 years experience. So like I said, the question before was, what would you value your experience at 20 years ago when you started, right? You were saying you were nervous, you were stressed, you know, about a bit back then because of those things. Joe used to be one of our regular visitors, and then he tried to get into my pants and he realized that I was not happy with that. And now he's just not talking anymore with me very often. I keep messaging and telling him, I've gotten you some gifts. I've just added one more to the list for you. You know, he took me on the first date that we went on, and he just decided at the end of that date to take a kiss from me. He didn't wait for me to want it. He didn't wait for the anticipation of the date and the sparks and all of that jazz to build. He just thought he'd jump right in. And then the second time we hung out, he had too much wine and he started getting all touchy-feely on me, and I got pissed off about it, and I voiced it on one of the lives, and he ended up messaging or calling and saying that he was really sorry and he didn't mean to offend me. And since then, well, I think he's gotten the point that I'm in no hurry and no rush, and I think he's just feeling like, well, it's not worth it, I'm just going to give up kind of thing. But we've literally hung out half a dozen times. Like I said, the first 2 times we hung out, the first time I even met him, he takes a kiss. The second time we even hang out and he's touching, I'm like, what the hell? Where did you get the impression that I wanted anything like that? So now he doesn't come onto the lives anymore. He doesn't come, you know, say hi. And I get the feeling that he's very disappointed, but I'm in no hurry, and the right person will be willing to wait. And you might say you're willing to wait, but your actions show complete opposite. Yes. Drunk on wine. Oh my God. Mountain man. I was so irritated when he said that. Well, I was drunk and I am a man. And I was like, oh my God, like, please just go. Seriously. So it's unfortunate, but I'm hoping that we can still maintain a friendship, because that is what I wanted going into it. I did not realize the first 2 times we'd hang out, it would go shady and fucking sideways right off the hop. Like, so now he doesn't say hi on the lives and he doesn't come around on the chats, and whatever. Oh well. That also included a diaper van service. I know, a crappy job. Yeah, that's a shitty job. No, pun intended, right, Mark? That's pretty funny, actually. I really need to dry shampoo my hair. It's bugging me. I really wish I would have had enough time to do all this beforehand, and I thought that getting up at 6 a.m. was going to work. But no. I am a different kind of cat, that's for sure. I guarantee you he's just quietly listening because he sure doesn't want to chat anymore. That's very obvious. Which just kind of like tells me that was his real intention, was to have some fun. I think that he thought that the $300 dinner was going to be enough to woo me right over to him. That's what I think. And, you know, it may have worked if he hadn't have just taken the kiss at the end of the night like he was owed it or something, you know? I didn't like that. For anybody who doesn't think my hair is mine, yes, it is. All mine. Freaking love my dry shampoo. Smells so pretty. Anyway, I really hope he likes all the gifts that are under the tree for him, because that's how I am with a friend, you know? Yeah, he made that restaurant. He made the reservation at the restaurant called High's Steakhouse. I was telling you guys about it the night that we were going to dinner. And yeah, it was a $300 dinner after one glass of wine each and the plate, the meal. But again, I don't think that's any reason to think, you know, you've won someone over for whatever reason. I believe that is what he thought. And like I said, we just don't really talk very much anymore. Hi, Riverdale Tales. No, he actually paid it with cash. But that doesn't really matter to me. Like, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what you look like. I care about how you treat me and how you act with me, and how, you know, what kind of a lady you treat me like. And it was really obvious that it was just trying to get into my pants, and I really didn't like that, because at my age, you sure know the difference between somebody who wants that from you and somebody who just wants to really get into your mind and really enjoy getting to know you as a person and seeing what makes you tick. What are your intelligent traits? What do you know a lot about? What are you interested in? It really wasn't a whole lot of that. It was more like watching me enjoying the atmosphere, thinking that I was getting so wooed over by the classy atmosphere. I don't think that just happens, you know, overnight. I don't think it happens the first time you meet somebody. I sure think that is the dating world nowadays, but that's not how I roll. So humble beginnings, no doubt. Exactly. Highs. It's called HY''S. High's Steakhouse. Yes. Well, at my age, I really wanted to try it. I had never been. I've been to the Revolving Restaurant like a few times, and the portions are not that great there, but it is also a 5-star, very classy restaurant at the top of one of the tallest buildings in Winnipeg, you know, so it overlooks Winnipeg, and it also turns very, very slowly. So if you sit there for 1 hour, you actually do the full turn of the city. So you get to see it at every angle. It's quite beautiful, not going to lie, but the portions on the meals are like kind of chintzy. And I had heard that High's Steakhouse was a decent portion, and it was also a classy, great atmosphere. Always wanted to check it out. And so it was a nice dinner. I had chicken. He had a steak. I chose the cheapest plate that was available. It was already $50, you know, but $50 plus his $75 plate plus, you know, the 2 glasses of wine, you know, I didn't even do dessert. So definitely didn't want to just feel bought. I've been with men who have a lot of money. I've been with men who have nothing. I have been with men in the middle, but my experience of all of them put together helps create what I can see in the next experience and what I feel about that person, you know? Because you evaluate somebody as you get to know them, right? So I think that he was kind of putting himself forward as somebody who had a lot to offer, kind of thing. And I think he's a great person. I think he does have a lot to offer as a human being. But I just didn't like the whole feeling that he felt owed or just took what he wanted at the end of the dinner. I really wish the anticipation would have built slowly in laughter and hangout times and let it build naturally rather than something forced like, oh, I took you out for this expensive dinner and now I'm going to take a kiss, you know? No, it's not about having a lot of money for sure. You're funny, Sergeant. I don't think that's the case at all. I do think that he, definitely was very disappointed. And I think he thought the expectation I think that he was getting was that he was going to get a lot more from me physically. So he thought he was going to level up with the cash. I guess so. But that's not what woos me. It's nice to go out for a beautiful, expensive dinner once in a while. I don't think that needs to happen every month because it is expensive, right? But I also don't think that people should try to be something that they're not. And, if they're not trying to even listen and get to know you and really, be there for you. For instance, like we had this one conversation about meat packages, and I'm really sincerely looking for a new butcher. I want a good meat package, right? And he's like, I'll go to every butcher shop in Winnipeg and get you every pamphlet you needed. And I made the comment of, well, I guess some of them could be available online, thinking that maybe he would go online and grab links and send those to me, perhaps to show his level of interest in wanting to help me with a meat package, which is really nothing. He has yet to even go or look at one meat butcher shop. Like he's like, I got to admit, I haven't done any of it. We had conversation about learning how to make edibles with CBD and THC. And he's like, yeah, I would totally love to do that. And I was like, if you would like to woo me, you could teach me how to make an edible. If you're interested in learning it, you'd need to go onto YouTube or go onto a platform and learn or get a recipe and try it together. But that would woo me. He has yet to even look into it. And I'm like, okay, I can see the level of interest. Clearly, the first date was supposed to win it all, and it didn't work. And now he's irritated. Which, whatever, it is what it is. I wish that he would be a little more patient and understand that it's a process. It's not just a 1-date, 3-date thing. Hello, Clifton Brown. I guarantee you he's listening, though, right now. Thank you. Help our girlfriend out. You're heading out? Okay. Have a good day, Billy. Some of the young gals would probably have fallen for it. And there goes domestic abuse after a while of dating. Yeah, who knows? I won't put up with any mistreatment, though, that's for sure. And I am very aware. So if someone's trying to impress me, but when they give up, I'm very aware of that, Anyways, right? Oh, Chica, hi. Oh my gosh. It's just sad that it went the way that it did, because now I feel like the friendship is totally jeopardized. He doesn't come on to say hi anymore. The whole thing is just different now. But if I would have slept with him, then he would be all over supporting me. If you can't support me beforehand, why would you think I'd give you the next best thing? Like what? Sleeping with me. Like, no, like seriously, you got to show me first. If you can't do that, no, forget it. Hi, Susie. I'm waiting for one more gift for your box, and then it's gone to shipping. Hi, Riverdale Tale. Hi, Francis Baca. Oh, a lot of young girls only want sex from a date. I've seen and heard of this happening more than once. Well, that's definitely something I lay on the table way beforehand. That's not even an option. The option with me is to get to know me as a friend and see if things develop. If things don't develop, we at least have the friendship. If we jump into it and have sex, do you think there's going to be any friendship if things don't work out? Hell no. Hell no. And I have experience with it. Trust me. So if he, for him to think that was what was going to happen and that was what was going to go there, like I'm just that irritates me. But like I said, he called and apologized and said he didn't mean to offend me and he's a very nice person, but I can see the level of support and lack thereof. And it doesn't make me want to move things in that romantic direction? Yeah, no, I am definitely a patient and wait type person. And one of his comments was, well, I don't want to be friend zoned forever. Well, with that attitude, you will be. Like, geez. Hello, Coachakota. 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 Sorry, I can't even say your name. You have to test the waters before you jump straight in the pool, right? Which means, in my opinion, Francis, is getting to know each other a little bit first. It's not the first date and then you're kissing and touching the second time you see each other. That's not how it works with me. Oh boy. What's why some gals are single parents, Sergeant? Some gals get lied to, then later find out the guy isn't who he claimed to be. Oh, that happens all the time. All the time. I guarantee you that was part of the thing that he was trying to show me, was that in hopes that I would think, oh, he has a lot of money and I'm going to just fall for him or something. Like I said, I've dated men with lots of money. It's not all about the money. The money is a great comfort and cushion for life to be a little bit easier, but every relationship is hard. And if you have a loose foundation, which means you've jumped into it with sex, you guaranteed it's probably not going to work out. It's very rare that somebody jumps into a relationship, into bed with each other, and that actually works out full on for years and years and years. I mean, it's far less common than it is common. So I think there's probably a lot of women out there that are out there for other reasons. They have ulterior agendas, whatever you want to call it. I don't see myself as one of those women. I pretty well lay the cards right on the fucking table. You know what I think, you know what I want, you know what I'm looking for, but it takes time. You can't just rush these things, because I know from experience that rushing those things crushes those things. They never work out, ever. And then the friendship is gone. You can forget about ever talking to each other about anything. Never mind building it up slowly. So, Joe, he admitted to me that he was watching me for years on Facebook and on Instagram and on YouTube and whatnot. So he had years of, pre-experience in hearing me, listening to me, seeing how good of a heart I have or lack thereof. Everybody is a judge of their own character to each individual, right? So he judged that I was a good-hearted person and that I may just jump into things. But that's not how I roll anymore. I used to be like that in my 20s and nothing worked. Nothing worked out. I'm not going to keep going. He's from the same, well, he's not from where I used to live, but he lives in Winnipeg. He's an hour away. Hello, Shay Shay. Getting over a head injury slowly, but having good holidays. What the heck happened, Shay Shay? A guy can go get a rental vehicle for days and claim he's rich. Get at least 2 or 3 girls pregnant out of it. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Like, seriously. You can't be that shallow as a woman, in my opinion. It's very noticeable if you are just after someone for money or you're just after them for what they have, you know? But it's also very obvious if someone's trying to impersonate having a bunch of extras and a bunch of great life. Meanwhile, what you see and hear is that, you know, it's a rundown vehicle and they're not a homeowner. It's very obvious when someone smoke shows you, right? Yeah, I definitely think that men and women both put their best foot forward. I think I'm a different kind of woman. I really lay the cards on the table. I really am not shy. I really will speak it and tell it for what it is. You know. Hi, Shay Shay. My neck and back are always killing me, girl, but other than that, I'm good. I have tea and coffee. Right now, I'm more focused on my tea. A car accident? Oh my gosh, are you okay? Was this a recent accident? The youngest I would date would probably have to be like 27, 29 would be the youngest kind of thing. And they would really have to have their life in order and their shit together in order for me to be very interested. It wouldn't have, like, it couldn't just be, you know, this youngish person who's still living at home and, you know, working minimum wage job and no ambition and no aspiration to better themselves, you know. And they can't live in some faraway country, for crying out loud. Relationships are hard enough as it is. So if you're interested in me and you live somewhere on the other side of the freaking world, that's probably not going to work either. Well, thank you for the compliment. No, but that's the God's honest truth. He would have to definitely have his shit together. At my age, with the ambition that I have in my life to run my own businesses and keep track of everything in the manner that I do, you know, I would like somebody who matches me. You know, I would like somebody who initiates the intelligent conversations or has great ideas of bettering ourselves or educating ourselves in new ways in order to succeed more and not just be compliant with where you're at in life. That's not how I want to be. I want to excel and then some, you know? What is the saying? Like, reach for the moon and maybe you'll hit the stars, that kind of thing. You missed the wine evenings on YouTube? We'll definitely do some of that this holiday. Inspire to be inspired, right? It's such a mind orgasm when you can actually sit down and have an intelligent conversation about life and growing that. So if you have ambition in running your own business or you have ambition in learning to do something in order to set up your own business, in order to be more successful in life, that's a huge turn on. For me, that's a huge turn on. Like, oh, you have a vision and you have a, you know, ambition in life and you want to go somewhere in the world. Yes, let's do it together. You know? 25-year-old only will watch. Yeah, well, that's the reason why I don't date that young, though. Like, if the guy's not willing to wait, you can forget it. That's good enough. Bye, Felicia. You know, thanks for letting me know, kind of thing. I don't feel like there's any time wasted once the cards are laid on the table. When a guy says to me that all he's looking for is sex, and if I'm interested, we could totally hook up, I'm like, thanks very much, but no thanks. And I'm moving right along. I get it that there's a lot of men and women out there who just want that. That's not what I'm looking for, though. I'm putting myself on a different level because I'm going to be there one day. I'm reaching for it. I'm going for it. You know, it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen versus just being compliant with where I am in life and whatnot, you know? You're funny. That's really cool, Andre. You're going to school for business. That's awesome. I'm used to people like hitting on me and wanting to sleep with me, old blue eyes. It's how you value yourself, at what level that you wish to give yourself away to somebody. That it's how you value yourself of what you're going to be worth, right? So if you don't think you're worthy enough for anything better than just fun, well, that's all you're ever going to be, in my opinion, right? So aspirations and dreams are huge. And if you have intellect and intelligence behind it, you have the ability to have visions and know what you need to learn and look into it and get it done. That's a turn on for real. Shut up, Sergeant Kobe. I'm single by choice, what I tell everybody. And it's the truth. It's God's honest truth. I feel like I might just wear my hair in a freaking bun tonight. Oh, where's my elastic? Here's one. Ouch! Oh. Because in my opinion, life's not all about bending people over and the dirty nasty. It's really not. And for those that are at that stage in life and that's what they think life is all about, I feel like you'll get there one day. You'll figure out what I'm saying is the truth, you know? Everybody's just coming on to see my big ass bun. That's awesome. You see how easy it is? Volume, baby. Volume. For real, though. Change my look in about 3 seconds flat and still look gorgeous. Mwah. Yes, I can be a little bit cocky. I'm extremely confident. Thank you very much. I've always been really confident. Even when I was 320 pounds, like I showed you guys my 24W pants with the rip in the butt. And I thought I looked good. I was like, don't you even tell me I look good. Yeah, I've always been a confident cat. I just did the Houston, Texas sign. Oh, you're funny. You're funny, King Shavers. Ha ha ha. I'll show your cheeky comment. Pun intended. Oh, you guys, my neck and back. I try to keep a positive mind and not focus on all the negative, you know? Strong women. Yes, I very much am. Sorry, there's some news update from the store. So we have to be there between 4 and 4:30. Alrighty then. So it's already 2 o'clock. I only have a couple of hours, you guys. Sheesh, that hour went by really quick. I wasn't even sure we'd be able to do a full hour, but been a lot of fun. Hello, Bella Luna. The higher the hair, the closer to, oh my gosh. Well, I don't know about that, but we are reaching for stars and the moon, so maybe we'll hit somewhere in the middle, right? Yeah, who doesn't love a strong, confident woman who knows what she wants in life, right? After as many times as I've been hurt, boy, do I ever know what I want. That's for sure. Okay, y'all, it's been amazing to spend this hour with you, and I would love to continue and hang out and chat, but if I don't get ready, I'm not going to be ready. I plan to look tip-top to the 9s, 10s, 12, if that's a thing, right? I'm single by choice, Coach Coda. Seriously, don't associate yourself with guys who spend $300 on dinner. Only they could be psychotic. Oh my gosh. I don't know about all that, but regardless. It is what it is. Yes, I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'll definitely have some video and show you guys our function today. Probably won't have posted until sometime like next week, but I'll do some pictures and I'll do a video to kind of show you guys what the function was about and all the fun. So you don't miss it, you know? So you can be there with me. But I love all of y'all. If you enjoyed this hangout time, smash that like. I totally appreciate the support. And if you are new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? We have amazing interactive conversations here where everybody's welcome, including all of you. So hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more of this strong, confident type woman. Don't get me wrong, though. There's some times that I feel a little down where I do need a little pick-me-up from you guys. But I try to stay positive and I try to stay strong. I love all of y'all. We'll be back on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Time for Wicked Watts Wednesdays. So if you're interested in continuing on opening the Weld County case files, hit us up Wednesday, 6 o'clock Central Time. We'll be here to open up some of those case files and chat together about Wicked Watts. And then we'll be back again Sunday face-to-face to hang out and have our chitty chat time. And maybe we'll do a glass of wine that night. We'll see. I'll let you know. I hope you guys all have a great rest of the day and a great rest of your weekend. It's TGIS. Thank goodness it's Sherry. My corny little saying, right? Anyway, have a great night, you guys, and stay safe out there. We'll be back for another true story with me, Sherry Weens. Bye for now.